Well, back to that severe weather in a large portion of the state. It's causing flight cancellations, delays, severe car crashes, and road closures. And even though El Paso hasn't seen those ice storms like much of Texas has, many El Pasoans have been affected by this winter weather. KTSM 9 News reporter Shelby Kapp is live from the El Paso International Airport with how the weather is impacting travel. Shelby.
Well, Andy, I spoke with multiple people who were here at the El Paso International Airport today who tell me that their flight were either canceled or delayed due to that winter storm that is in much of the state of Texas. And of course, there was that multiple vehicle pileup that happened near Van Horn early this morning. All of this happening due to the severe weather that most of the state is seeing.
They just told me that it had been delayed by a couple of hours.
We had a connection flight in Dallas, and we just heard right now that it's canceled.
Thousands of flights have been canceled across the south as the storm continues. The National Weather Service El Paso saying other areas of the state could soon be impacted.
Now, what's going to happen tonight? That cold air shifts a little further south into places like Austin and San Antonio. Those are also places where flights head to coming out of El Paso.
And it's not just flights being affected. A pileup of 12 vehicles near Van Horn closed I-10 East on Tuesday for several hours and left 4 people injured. The National Weather Service El Paso says Van Horn is already 20 degrees colder than El Paso.
I don't think El Paso is going to get in on this ice storm, but anybody that heads east of here up into the highlands of parts of Hudspeth County, it could get dicey tonight, so we went ahead and issued a winter weather advisory for that area as well.
Texas Department of Transportation El Paso warning drivers to stay home if weather conditions are severe.
If they're not able to stay home, then to first check weather conditions. As we know, weather conditions are very different depending on what part of town, what part of the state they're traveling to.
And in addition, the U.S. Postal Service also telling us that they had to close some of their offices, apologizing for the inconvenience to people who are waiting on mail, but say that safety is their top priority. And while it is colder this evening than what we've seen in the past couple of days, you're not really going to see that falling ice that meteorologists are calling it here in El Paso, but you will if you travel east. Reporting live from East El Paso, Shelby Kapp, KTSM 9 News.